am in the kitchen with Chef Brett Sparman from Georgia and Santa Fe. Thank you so much for joining us. So Georgia is the name of the restaurant.
Georgia is the name of the restaurant.
From Georgia. No, but Georgia, the restaurant, and it's
Yes.
in Santa Fe. So, and you said it's by George O'Keeffe.
We are actually right next door to the George O'Keeffe Museum.
There we go. So that's why. Okay. So what are we making today?
Well, today we're making one of our, I guess what's kind of becoming one of our signature dishes. It's our roasted and raw beet salad, goat cheese yogurt,
Okay.
a little toasted pistachio, and edible flowers and herbs.
Edible flowers.
Edible flowers.
Wow,
Yes.
very cool. Okay, so what all goes into it? Walk me through your ingredients here.
Well, right here we have our roasted beets, which
Those are beets?
Those are beets.
Those don't look like beets.
Golden beets.
Oh,
In the
okay.
kitchen we get that fancy stuff, So these we roast and then we marinate them actually in a little bit of olive oil, orange juice after they come out of the oven. And then we've got some little baby beets that we shave raw.
Baby beets.
Some nice micro herbs and a little toasted pistachio.
Okay.
And then we have our
Flowers.
little edible flowers.
That you
which
can eat.
You can eat. It's kind of amazing, there's so many different flavors of the little flowers. Some of them are real peppery, some are real florally.
What?
So it kind of adds a really fun dynamic to the dish for sure.
Okay, and what are these two things?
We've got a little black salt,
Oh,
which is from Hawaii.
you got all the goods.
And then we've got a little bit of beet powder.
Beet powder.
So we dehydrate that, and then we basically turn it into a powder.
Wow, that is so cool. And then these here.
Those are little
Sprouts?
micro herbs that we
Okay.
that we get. They're can be like just all kinds of little stuff, little arugula, beets.
And this
Oh.
is something you can get at your restaurant, and it's a popular one?
It is.
All right, very cool. Well, I can't wait to get it started, and Chad will come join us in the kitchen a little bit later, and we'll
All
get
right.
started. But for now, we're going to send it over to Chad. Oh, my goodness. Well, I am back in the kitchen with Chef Brett Sparman from Georgia Restaurant, and we're going to get started here. What are we making again?
The beet salad.
The beet salad.
The beet salad.
Okay. So what's the first step in this?
Well,
beet salad?
like I said, initially the golden beets here that we have, you want to marinate those after they come out of the oven, after they're peeled, in a little bit of orange juice, olive
so
oil.
you put them in the oven and everything?
We do. We roast them.
Okay.
These golden beets right here. That we do, and then after they come out of the oven, like I said, we marinate them. These are already marinated.
Okay.
Obviously for the show, and then we toss them in a little bit of olive oil just before they go on the plate.
Okay. And why is that?
For me, it just gives a nice flavor.
Okay.
We season them up so that obviously they taste great on the plate.
Yeah, that's the whole point. All right, so you put them on the plate?
Well, actually, first we'll when we plate. Well, there it goes on the plate.
But we're not supposed. Okay, so
But-
we put them in the bowl.
We'll put them in the bowl.
Okay.
And we'll marinate these with a little bit of more olive oil. And you always want to use a salad like this. You always want to use a really nice olive oil
Okay.
to finish your food off with, just rather than one you might put in the pan.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to do a little bit of this black salt,
Black salt from Hawaii.
and it adds a really nice flavor and texture, and it looks pretty cool too. It's black on the plate.
It does. So it adds more flavor. You said, is there a big difference between black salt and normal salt?
There's very subtle differences.
Okay.
These are what we call finishing salts.
Oh.
So a lot of times you'll see these on your plates. Just we finish with, we use one from the Himalayas. We use a smoked salt at the restaurant as well. So
Fancy salts. Okay, a lot fancier than the salts I have in my house. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so we take them, put the olive oil, we put the salt. What's next? Put them on the plate.
Yeah, exactly. Well, next we would we make a goat cheese yogurt.
Okay.
Which we take a little bit of Greek yogurt and a really nice soft goat cheese.
Okay.
About equal parts. Mix it till it's nice and smooth.
Sounds like delicious. Two things that I really like right there.
Right, it's
Greek
nice.
yogurt and goat cheese.
So, and we would, and at the restaurant, we're going to start by doing a little bit on the plate here and doing our fun
Whoa, fancy.
and then a little more here so that you can get a little more of that at the end of your dish.
Okay. And then we're going to start adding more to the salad.
Exactly.
Including flowers.
The flowers, exactly. Like I said before, a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of really great flavors in these little edible flowers that we get.
Great.
From, pepper to lime, citrus, all those kind of things that kind of add, not only visually, but flavor-wise to the dish.
Great. Well, I can't wait. We're going to get finishing up with this delicious salad in just a little bit. But for now, we're going to check your weather here today in Albuquerque.
Great.
All right, it is warming up out there, Albuquerque. It is going to be a hot day today, but we are nice and cool in the Builder's Source kitchen.
I see a bunch of flowers out there that we can eat. We're eating flowers.
You're so excited
you
about
don't want
that.
to grab the wrong one.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. Chef Brett Sparman from Georgia and Santa Fe. So, what are you guys making here today?
Well, we're making the beet salad, and she's going to be my sous chef here.
Okay.
I'm a sous chef.
I'm going to teach her how to make the salad.
Okay, so
So-
what do we do here?
So as I said, we have our roasted beets here that we have, and we'll make a few more since we're going to make 2 salads.
Okay, so are these are beets right here?
They are. These are golden beets.
Okay. Aside from them being golden beets and
Are they
sounding
worth
like they're
more
from
money?
Willy Wonka, yeah, are they? What's the difference between that and the standard red beet that we're used to?
I think they have a little bit of a different flavor.
Okay.
But not significantly. I think for a chef's perspective, it's more of it's color, it's contrast on the plate, those kind of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you want to go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil to that?
To this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right there.
definitely. All right.
And then what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and put these on the plate, okay? So we like to do these, what chefs call more composed salads, which are kind of fun and arty and all
Okay.
that kind
So
of
you're doing
stuff.
the setup. Now, what is the white? I was going to say goo, but that's not really the
Goo.
right word. What are they sitting on?
This is goat cheese yogurt.
Goat cheese yogurt. Oh my gosh.
So we take a little bit of Greek yogurt
Okay.
and a soft goat cheese, pretty much equal parts, and then we mix those together.
Okay.
And also too, what we'll do is we're going to add a little bit of these nice shaved baby beets that are actually raw.
Okay.
So it adds kind of
Okay.
a fun, different texture to the dish, so that we can.
I am
Okay.
not a very good chef.
Well, you know what? I got an extra pair of tweezers. How about how about I give you those?
You want these, Britt?
Oh,
So
thanks.
now you were
Thank you,
saying
Chef.
these are raw beets. What are the different ways to prepare a beet?
Well, as far as like I said, you raw, roasted. You can do a number of different preparations. But most commonly you're going to find that most people roast them in the oven, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and
You
then
can do beets by Dre.
beets by Dre.
Okay.
And then what we're going to also do is just to add a little bit more. You got to get the. Come on, let's go, sous chef.
I know. I'm
Come on,
sorry.
step it up,
Oh, I'm
Flowers.
supposed to be faster. Now I understand.
So while we're waiting for Brittany to catch up with you, Chef, tell us a little bit about Georgia and the restaurant. What can we get there on the
Well,
menu?
Georgia, brand new restaurant. We've been open about 3 weeks. The restaurant itself, beautiful space. I think it's kind of a step out of Santa Fe.
Okay.
We've got a full bar, dining room, patio. Cuisine, I think you'll find, is very contemporary American.
Okay.
Very clean, simple flavors, elegant, and great service. And also, too, some of our desserts are just very approachable. Big pieces of cake, carrot cake, chocolate mousse.
That's what I like.
Those-
Carrot cake.
those
A
kind of-
big
Huge
piece
pieces
of
of
carrot
cake.
cake.
Huge pieces at Georgia.
And we were talking gluten-free earlier. You guys have a lot of gluten-free
Yeah, we do.
options.
I think it's something in the industry that we recognize that a lot of people are experiencing.
Yeah.
All of our selections on our menu that are gluten-free are actually designated.
Okay.
So you can
it's
come
very
into our
easy to see.
restaurant, and it's pretty straightforward there. So
Okay.
you don't have that confusion of having to talk to servers 20 times. You can look on the menu and you can see where you can navigate.
Right, exactly. How's it going over there, Brittany?
I'm not
All I
very
see out of
good
the
at
corner of
this.
my eye, we're talking, and Brittany's like, like sweeping it under the beets like it's a rug or something.
Okay.
All right, so what comes next?
Let's come next is we're going to add a little bit of toasted pistachio.
Okay.
So once again, adds a nice little textural element and flavor to our salad. I'll let you do that one.
Okay.
Then we're going to do a little bit more olive oil. I love olive oil. I think it adds a really nice flavor to a lot of dishes.
Okay.
And then we are going to add our little. You ready to add the microgreens here?
Ready.
So putting on the microgreens, and
So
then you're also going to top them off on the flowers as well, right? Okay.
I am.
Awesome. Well, we're going to keep working on this, folks. Stay with us so you can see the finished product of this composed. Is that what you said, a composed salad?
That's what.
Check out the final composition when we come back.